What up, what up, what up, good people? It's your boy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns, and the time has come. We are back at you with the newest addition to the collection, and we're going to get into it. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way. First of all, this video is for educational purposes only, and we are in a safe and controlled environment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning viewers, welcome back. We appreciate the support. Appreciate if everyone take the moment, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. That way you continue to get notified, and that way it reflects in the growth of the channel. So we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to jump right into this bad boy. If you follow the channel, you've seen I've been doing shorts here and there, just kind of keeping you abreast of this piece right here, that it was going to be done and done soon. And today is the day. So this bad boy is done. The caliber I never really stated. This is AR9. So this bad boy is chambered in 9mm. So this is my first 9mm PCC. I've got others in the collection. I got 10mm. I got 45 PCC, but I did not have a 9. So this is the 9 addition to the collection. And this bad boy is Fortis Manufacturing, almost front to back. So this is the Fortis. Man, their equipment is top notch in my opinion. I enjoy it. I like the lines. I like the quality. And it was once I kind of got into it, because they're into carbon fiber. The owner is a car guy, so he's into the carbon fiber. A lot of the parts you'll notice on there, they're named after car parts, Camber, Torque. It's just different names, but they're all kind of associated with car parts. So once you get into it, if you start looking through it, you'll notice that similarity amongst the parts. But this bad boy here came out really nice. I'm in the carbon fiber. I like everything carbon fiber. So the accents on here are tastefully done. So let's go ahead and clear the weapon just right off the bat. Magazine is empty. Weapon is clear. Nothing in there. And I like to keep that magazine in for aesthetics. And right off the bat, because you got slightly skeletalized receiver here, so you got the opening there, and I went with the FDE mag, and you notice the carbon fiber finish. So once you put that bad boy in there, you got that accent, just enough FDE showing, just to kind of accent the other FDE on the firearm. So carbon fiber accents are subtle, but they do stand out. So let's kind of just walk through this bad boy. I did get it out to the range, so we got some first shots coming up. I just want to kind of give you a rundown of what we're working with here. So let's go front to back. So everything is Fortis. So Fortis receiver, handguard, these accessories here. This is the Fortis reversible hand stops. So normally it's one. I put 2 of them on there because they are reversible. So that gives you a nice ideal spot to grip in there. Or you can just go around the front like that. So whatever you prefer, that's your choice. But I like the look. I like that carbon fiber insert. And you see the FDE on there, just kind of bringing it all in. These panels here for the handguard, that is not Fortis, but that is a nice carbon fiber touch there. You can see those. So that is a nice look there. So give you a close up on that bad boy. So those are actual carbon fiber pieces. And the screws were originally black, but what happened if we start at the tip, the muzzle brake on here, I did want to go Fortis, but the Fortis muzzle brake is designed to go outside of their handguard. So it wasn't going to fit inside, and I needed something to go inside. So I had to switch off of that. This here is Iron City Rifle Works. So that's one of their muzzle brakes, and it was supposed to be FDE. But when it came, they sent me the chrome one. So I couldn't get in touch with them to find out if they had the FDE, if it was a mistake, if they sent it because they didn't have the FDE. I have no idea. So I ended up using it. So once I had to go with that, because it was small enough to get inside that rail and work for me. But once I had to go with that chrome, I wasn't sure how it was going to look. So I went ahead and broke the screws down on the side panels and polish those bad boys up to kind of match that, just to give it a little more chrome accent there, because those were black, but you can see now that we've got the stainless look there, and that matches the hand guard because this here was always going to be stainless. That's how it comes. And that's a nice locking system on here. It's got just the Torx bit, the barrel nut. It's got lugs. So it's just a Torx on here, Torx bit, and it's just a lock. So just a 90-degree angle, and that bad boy's locked on there. So that's a nice setup there. It locks in rock solid. No issues, no movement. So from there, trigger wise, I love that Rise Armament 535 trigger. So I did order it in black. It comes in 3 different colors. You can get it in red, you can get it in like the satin gray, or you can get it in black. So I definitely didn't want to do red. And I've got one in stainless, in that black and stainless AR47 that I built. So I bought the black, but then once this came in chrome, I just went ahead and polished the sides of that bad boy. So if you can see, it picks that up. That trigger is now polished. So just give you a little bit more, rather than having just a couple of items, just kind of tie it all in. I don't think it's coming through on the camera, but that trigger is polished, and I left the front black. So that worked out. On top here, we've got the quick disconnects on the side of the rail there. That's FDE, that's Fortis right there. One would have been sufficient, but I like balance, so I put 2 on there. I know the other one's kind of underneath the light there, but it doesn't matter because I'm not likely going to run a sling on this anyway. This light up here, this is a laser light combo. This is an off-brand. It's what's it called? Potatu. That's an Amazon special there. This is a charger, rechargeable light laser combo. And this is a nice setup. I like this. It gives you a rifle look, but it's still low profile and it's not oversized. I don't like the big lights, so this was like ideal for me. And this bad boy is 1200 lumens. So it's got 2 steps. So you can hit it one time, and I think it gives you like 800 lumens. But if you hit it quick, then it jumps up to 12. And then you got the green laser on there. And the pressure pad is right on top, the switch. So you're operating it here. And the laser. Yeah, so I like that. I put this on one of my other ARs. Just a way for me to get away from the pistol laser light combos. This is more rifle style, and it looks a little more clean on there. So iron sights. These are some Chris Vector iron sights. I had an extra set that I bought. These are the same ones that come on the Vectors. This is what came on my VR80. Not the VR80, but my 10 millimeter Chris Vector. These are the irons that come on there, and these are actual iron sights. And I like them because they're not oversized. They're kind of low profile. They just flip up. So I like that. So they worked out perfect. With the 5010C, which is the Hollison that we went with for the optic, you can still get a lower third co-witness with these. So that worked out perfect. Coming on back, the hardware, safety, mag select, that's all Fortis Manufacturing. Dust cover, that's Fortis Manufacturing. Charging handle, that is also Fortis Manufacturing. You got the rip on the side there to get that out of there. And then bring it onto the back. Your grip, that's Fortis Manufacturing. So we got the carbon fiber going there with the grip front and back with that FDE. So that worked out. And then bring it onto the back, the skeletalized brace here. I like that. I found that this comes in one of 2 ways. You can either get this as a stock where it's got a butt stock on it, or you can get it in this form here where it's an actual brace. So that's a nice piece there. It allows the carbon fiber on this buffer tube to come through. And these buffer tubes, this here is a burnt bronze, but they come in different shades. So red, black, and then a lighter FDE. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this one on here. I've got the other ones coming. So I've got a black, and I've also got an FDE. So we'll see. Might go with the all black because that'll still accent. This here is the Fortis Manufacturing castle nut, and this here is like a locking style castle nut. So it's got a little lever underneath here. So it clicks. It's like a ratchet style. So as you're cranking it down, it locks in. So you don't have to worry about torquing it or over torquing it. You just tighten it down to a snug, and you don't have to worry about it backing off because it's locked. And if you want to take it off, you just push the little lever, a little latch, and just back it off. So I like that. It is quick disconnect on the back as well. So that's what we're working with. And this buffer tube, that's, what is that? Timber Creek. Timber Creek is that buffer tube. So they do a nice buffer tube. These magazines, this is actually a wrap. So a carbon fiber wrap, and that's from Skins. I think it's just called Skins. But they do all type patterns. I went with the carbon fiber to go along with the bill. And those FDEs was ideal because it shines right through the receiver to just further accent the color. So this bad boy came out extremely nice. The guts, which is the last thing that I was waiting on, that's the bread and butter. I have the CME Banshee chambered in 10 millimeter. And my first PCC was my FM45. And that thing is just straight blowback. And the recoil is pretty vicious on that bad boy. So when I got the 10 millimeter Banshee and shot that for the first time, I was shocked at how much that radial delayed blowback system really mitigates the recoil. So I wanted that if I ever did a PCC in 9 millimeter. And that's what we've got. So the internals on this bad boy, the barrel and the bolt carrier group is CMMG. So that's the Banshee setup. That's an 8-inch barrel. And it's got the regular AR style boat on it with the boat head. And that system works. It works. So that's what we're running. And the reason I needed a muzzle brake that would go up in there, because that barrel is only an 8-inch barrel. And I definitely wanted to go with the Fortis manufacturing rail, which this rail is a 9.6-inch rail. So that muzzle brake allows me to run it up in there and get just enough off the end. And I'm good with that because I don't need a lot sticking out. You see the angle is just enough for you to see that as a muzzle in there. The way they cut it out on the bottom, you can see it on the bottom, so it comes through. But that worked out. I like that. It's real tight in there. The tolerance is real tight. So I did have to shave down these front 2 screws on these carbon fiber panels here. I had to shave the front 2 screws down because that's how tight the clearance is. But I just took a Dremel and took those down, and it fit up in there perfect. So this is what we're working with. So let's jump out to the range. I've got some footage. I got first shots on this bad boy. So mysteriously, the first round was a stovepipe. So forewarn you. But after that, this bad boy ran. When you load it, these magazines, because it loads just like an AR. So you can see it's 9 millimeter, but it's full size AR round. These are regular Magpul mags, but CMMG has the conversions for the internals. They have them complete where you can just get it, but they were actually out. And plus I wanted FDE. They only have them in black. So you can get the inserts and get just some regular PMags, Magpul PMags, and just switch out the internal. So these were initially AR mags, and we just put the AR9 internals in there, and then you're set. And this bad boy, this is a regular AR-15 receiver. This will run on any AR if you switch out the upper, so you're good to go there. I had one PMag, so I did switch her out, so I got one black one, but I wanted the FDE just to go with the bill, so I've got the other ones in FDE. And that bad boy is nice. These panels, that's a different, that is a Black Label. Do these carbon fiber panels for the handguard. And they're nice. They are definitely nice. They're not grippy. I mean, they're carbon fiber. They're not going to be grippy, but I didn't get them for grip. I got them for aesthetics, just to complement the bill. So this bad boy shoots nice. I mean, it shoots real nice. So let's jump out to the range. I'll let you see some of the footage. This is first shots. Didn't run it a lot. Ran some rounds through there, and then we took a break to deal with the laser and then went back out there. So let's jump out there, get these first shots, and I'll let you see. But this bad boy shoots flat. Oh, in the buffer, I did go with the, because this is an AR style BCG, you don't have the weights in the back. It's set up to where you can put weights in the back of the BCG if you want, but it doesn't need them. So this is an open BCG on the back. So I ran the Armor Spec sound mitigating buffer in here. So that captured buffer spring and no issues. This bad boy, like I said, other than that first round Once we got past that, because when you load the max to capacity, that last round is tight. And I'm thinking that's all it was. Because once we got through that, didn't have no issues and didn't have any issues with the other ones. So that's what we're working with. Let's check out. Look at how flat this bad boy shoots. I kid you not. I cannot say it enough. It shoots flat. So let's jump out to the range and I'll see you on the other side. So right now, we just want to put some rounds down this bad boy. Make sure we're functioning.
We haven't even zeroed the sight.
Okay, we don't say.
Also on. Wow.
So tight right off the bat. So that's not a good start, but yeah. First round was really tight, so let's see if that's our issue. The magazine looks like it's sitting a little high for that round. Let's see.
Wow. Wow.
It's a little high, so let's go ahead and adjust that, get that out of the way. But that bad boy feels nice. It is shooting exactly how I imagine it shooting. It is flat. So let's get this dot dialed in, and it's about to be on. Find my little Howison dot gadget. Let's take it down. You know how we do. We build that thing in there. Let's go down a couple more. That'll be it.
Okay.
I'm still a little high. Let's bring it down a little bit. See what I want? Still a little high.
There we go.
That's it right there.
Oh, where lasers at? No, lasers there, y'all. We'll deal with that though.
You're not worried about that. So, I'll tell you what. A kid in the candy store right about now. Let's go. We running. We are running. The last round, the magazines was really tight.
Try to stay in the yellow line.
God. Hey. Oh yeah, we in there. So we're gonna pause right there. All right. So as you can see, this bad boy shoots. It shoots like a dream. I can't be more happy. You know, you put something together, you have a vision of what it's going to be like, but you just don't know until you actually get it out there and try to put some rounds through it. So the muzzle is pretty much just a blast deflector, just sending everything out front. So it did what it was supposed to do. But the main thing is the internals. That radial delayed blowback system is worth its money in gold. And then complemented with that captured armor spec buffer system in there, you can see for yourself. It holds steady, and I wasn't even holding it tight. It shoots flat, and this bad boy is a blast to shoot. So I ran some rounds through there. The laser was off, but initial rounds, I just wanted to get some rounds down range, just make sure everything was going to function, make sure everything was fine. Adjusted the red dot, but I didn't really mess with the laser first of all. But then took a break. I went ahead, set the laser, and then just put some more rounds down range just to make sure the laser's on. Didn't really get into the irons because this was really just first outing. Just wanted to get some rounds to it and make sure everything was going to run. So let's jump back out there, take a look at these last rounds. Ran just a couple of rounds with the laser to make sure it was dialed in, and then finished off the mag with the red dot. And then that was it. Did some double taps. I think we finished off with some double taps. But this bad boy shoots like a dream. And this trigger, if you never shot the Rise Armament 535 trigger, check it out if you can. This bad boy is nice. So let's jump out there and then we'll come back on the other side and wrap up.
When I tell you, it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. I'm going to go ahead and dial that laser in because we know we're hitting on all cylinders. Okay, so we're back at you. We went ahead and adjusted that laser on here. Got that dialed in. So let's just run a couple of rounds with that. See where we're hitting. So now let's go back to our red dot. So we're dialed in.
You got
the line.
the lane for me. Thank you.
All right. So as you can see, no issues. Other than that initial malfunction, we had no issues. This bad boy runs. And you can go through some rounds quick. So because it's just a blast to shoot. It's kind of like it puts you in the mind of a Scorpion, but it actually shoots lighter and flatter than a Scorpion. So I'm extremely pleased with this. It turned out well. It was well worth the time and effort. I hope you enjoyed. I'd be interested to hear the comments on this bad boy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what it looks like to you as far as on camera, as far as how flat it was shooting. But this thing is nice. So you will be seeing more of it. I'm going to get it out and run it some more. But this was just initial shots, and this is just like the initial rollout. I was excited to share this bad boy with you. So just one more slow walkthrough. This is what we're working with. That muzzle there, wide open. Got your light. That carbon fiber comes through nice. That forward assist, that is Strike Industries, because I like their FDE. So can't have a bill without having a little Strike Industries in there. Yeah. That carbon fiber just pops. We got the anti-walk trigger pins in there with those side locking panels. That's FTE. So yeah. The weight on this trigger, it's got to be, oh man, it's light. I don't remember. I weighed the one in my other one, but I didn't weigh this one. But let me just show you that trigger. It's single stage, so you got no take up. You're on the wall right off the bat, and then you pull it. It's light. Now check out the reset on this bad boy. You're probably not going to even see it move. It's reset. Bam. It's nice. It is nice. So that's going to be it for now. I'm not going to hold you. I just wanted to get this video done. I was thinking about waiting later in the week to drop it, but I wanted to get it out there. So this is my first AR9. This bad boy turned out exceptional in my opinion. Let me know what you think of it. I'm loving it. Check us out on the other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, at Bust Them Guns on all the platforms. We're on Rumble as well. Definitely subscribe, share the video. This one here it's a banger for me. So appreciate all the support. I want to keep it coming. It's your boy BTG. Until next time, holla.